Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reads. Now this week I'll be reading by element. I'm very pushed for time, and rather than not do them, I thought I'd put something up for you guys. So I'm just going to do an element read. This one is for the air signs. So we have Libra, Gemini and Aquarius here. This reading will go from the 7th to the 13th of July. Tomorrow I'm in Mingara, Tumbiumbi on the Central Coast. So if you're looking for a reading, I do have some spots still left. And of course next weekend I'm at Revesby on the 13th and Cowra on the 14th. From vague memory, I'm in Merriweather the week after that, and then Bateman's Bay for two days the weekend after that. So I'm all over the place. I think I have something for the first week in August, and my first weekend off will be the day we have the Facebook readings on August the 11th. So very busy few weeks, but that's good. I don't mind being busy during the fairs. It's nice in the winter time too. A bit cold, but you know, we were in Orange last weekend and everybody said, oh, I bet it was cold there, and it was absolutely beautiful. The sun was shining. We had a fantastic venue. Everybody was so lovely. It was such a nice atmosphere. Okay, so I'm going to do the reading and then I'll pull cards for you, or pull a card for you individually. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords coming out for you, air signs. Now the Seven of Swords is a funny card. It's often seen as the thief, robber, whatever. This is about withholding. This is about withholding goods, withholding information, not speaking up, not saying your piece. The swords are thoughts and ideas, and this person is refusing to let them go. Sometimes this can mean someone has love for you but has never expressed it. It can be that simple. This person could be stealing off with ideas from someone else that they've taken without their permission. It can sometimes be seen as the sneaky card, but for different reasons. Okay, so we do have a Queen of Swords in behind that. So to me, this is your energy. You're feeling like you really are wanting to speak up and speak the truth about something here. I feel like someone hasn't been honest with you here, and you're ready to speak your piece. The Queen of Swords is very good, very articulate. She knows what she wants to say, and she's happy to say it. She will, however, use that sword if she wants to cut you out. She is very determined. She's also quite a witty person as well. Now we have somebody here who's withholding, and that's what I said to you. I feel someone's withholding something from you here. This person is hanging on for dear life to either something that they don't want to speak to you about, or some belief or idea that they're not willing to change here. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting indeed, because they want to speak up. Look, they're bringing their sword to your sword here. So once you start digging around in this, someone's going to speak their truth. Someone's going to let go of these pentacles and speak up. See, a bit of a face-off here, air signs. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that's interesting. Someone else had this straight up. Might have been the water signs. Ten of Swords, end of a negative cycle here. End of this overthinking, this digging yourself in the back all the time, giving yourself such a hard time here. It's the end of that. Okay, King of Swords coming out. So this could be very much you. It could be that you're dealing with another air sign though, being you have the Queen of Swords up front. So for some of you, you are dealing with a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. But the King of Swords is a little colder. He sometimes doesn't speak what he needs to say. But at the end of the day, he can be quite a cold character. He can also be in a field where he is required to speak. Teacher, lawyer, anywhere where he needs to use his voice or his swords. So he often can be a doctor. So for some of you here, you could be dealing with someone from one of those professions. Ooh, swords everywhere. Eight of Swords coming out here. So somebody being stuck and not able to move forward here. Somebody wanting to speak up but not really knowing how to do that. We saw that sort of at the beginning. Someone who's trying to work on themselves at the moment. You've got someone here Now, it could be you or it could be the other person, because remember the energies flip-flop. This person wants to speak up but doesn't know how to go about it, and they're working on themselves at the moment. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to put themselves into this energy of the King of Swords to bring about some sort of change with you here. They want to have a new start and finish something out. High Priestess, someone who's woken up from a bit of a reverie. So they've not really understood. Yeah, look, someone was left out in the cold here. Someone was left out in the cold. Someone has realized that someone is worth working with. Why did they not tell you how they were feeling? Why were they holding back their feelings here? I think someone has left someone out in the cold because they weren't working with them. I think someone's used their intuition here and they've left someone behind because they didn't feel that they were reciprocating or working with them on a journey. Let's see. Five of Wands. Yeah, I think that either you or the other person has felt that someone hasn't worked with them here, and they have deliberated how to move forward and used their intuition and left either you behind or you've left them behind. Yep, there needs to be more balance. So you know that this relationship was not balanced. I'm surprised we don't have devil energy here. Two of Cups coming out. So this is definitely a soulmate. So it could be a person that you had to teach a lesson to or vice versa. Seven of Pentacles coming out. So now you're waiting. You're waiting for them to return because you know with this High Priestess that they will understand why you had to leave them behind. Okay, beautiful. You've been in some sort of situation with somebody who has not been honest with you. Now, they could have had another person in the picture because the Justice card and the Three of Cups is here and the Moon, hooly dooly. So they could have had someone else in the picture. Maybe they were playing along with you because it feels to me like they either had a choice between two people or they were maybe they were charming you along a little bit here and making you believe that there was something going on here. Maybe they were sort of trying to make a decision between more than one person. So I feel now what's happening here is you've had to walk away from a situation that wasn't even. It wasn't equal. We know that because the Karma card's there. So it's like you were putting a lot of energy and a lot of effort and time into something and the other person was not giving back. They were taking you for granted. They perhaps were trying to maybe make a decision between more than one person and they went the other way. Well, so you now have walked away from this person, left them out in the cold here. And what I want to say to you is the universe is saying the time is right now for them to come back in. You've been manifesting them to return. You knew they would return. And you've either been trying to manifest a return from them or you've been waiting for them to come back. They are your person. They're your soulmate. So you have, in some way, shape or form, let the universe know that you want this person back. Interesting. Okay, so let's just pull a card for each of you. Libra. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So you could be working with an earth sign here. The person that you are interested in, you see as very loving and kind and possibly quite nurturing. So this person you've been working with could likely be a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. But not necessarily. It could be just the energy they give off. Sometimes the earth signs can be very down to earth, very practical people. So perhaps you see this person as being, you know, very practical, down to earth, dry sense of humour, witty. So that's who you're waiting for. Gemini. Gemini, you have the Eight of Wands, so it looks like things are going to happen for you very, very quickly. It may have taken a long time to get around to this if you've been trying to manifest, but now it's happening. I feel like things are going to move quickly. You could be receiving messages from this person this week. and there could be a lot of very hot messages going backwards and forwards. So I feel like you're picking this up either where it left off, or you're picking things up very, very quickly with this person. Aquarius, we have the Queen of Wands for you. So it's quite interesting, isn't it? So your person could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sag, or Aries. But this person to you is very, very much the person you want to be with. You feel very, very passionate about this person, very driven to be with them, quite possibly feeling quite a lot of love towards them. But that's who your person is. It could be too that they are seeing you that way. So you could be feeling very attractive, very passionate, and very keen to have them back in your life. So there you go, air signs. Have a great week.